welcome to our home. Please come in. This here is the main entrance area. To my right, we have our closet where we keep our shoes and our jackets and a whole bunch of junk that we're hiding. To my left is the guest bathroom. There's a mat on the floor. Why is there an ugly mat on the floor? Well, that's because it's actually the cat's bathroom. We recently made this change where we moved their litter box from the laundry room to the bathtub so that we could contain all the messy litter in one place. We have a two-step protection system here where we have a litter mat in the bathtub and we have another litter mat outside of the bathtub, so hopefully no litter is tracking. We just did this today, so we'll see how it goes. We also put the litter box here because we don't have that many guests, and when we do, they can just use our shower, so we're not using this bathtub anyway. And if you're a cat owner, you know that cats just take over your home. If you saw our last condo tour, you might recognize this lovely photo painting here. It was originally in my office, and we've now hung one of them in the bathroom. Just adds a little bit of life here, you know? A little bit of color. We installed this nice full-length mirror for your fit checks right before you leave the house. Perfect spot for a mirror. To my left, we have our laundry room. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it's a room nonetheless, which we're happy to have a dedicated room for laundry. So that's all this place is. We used to have the litter box here on the floor and it was a complete disaster, which is why we moved it. So now it's cleared up, there's a bit more space, and this is where the clothes get cleaned. So this bedroom is our studio. This is where the magic happens, where videos like this one get edited. We have both of our desks in here. So this one is Roman's desk. And here we are showcasing our first Catification item. This is exactly what it looks like, a giant hamster wheel. We got it initially for Nova. She's a Bengal. She needs a lot of exercise, stimulation, needs to run. And now that we have Conan, our Abyssinian, he also really likes it, so it is very useful. They use it every now and then during the day, and we also hear them using it at night. So you can see by all the scratches and nail dents that they are putting it to good use. So money well spent. And then on this side is my workstation, my work area. Very similar, just a little bit nicer. And we also have this utility shelf here that has a bunch of our video gear, our hard drives, all that fun stuff. I have a little bed on my cabinet that Nova used to sleep in. She doesn't really sleep in it much anymore. Sometimes I place her in there on purpose, but it's there if she wants to use it. Some other random miscellaneous cat items on the floor, just cause. If you have a cat, it's just everywhere, right? So just some stuff. Do they use it? I don't know. Nova prefers to scratch the carpet, as you can see, even though there is a horizontal scratcher right there. There's carpet right there, but she has her preferences. Yes, Ezra, what would you like to be part of this? Do you have something to say? This is the first furry companion that we have here, Mr. Ezra. The cats are sleeping right now, which is good, which is the only reason we can do this tour. So he is the first to bother us. Then we have our first patio. Yes, you heard right. First. There are two. This is the chillin' patio. I don't know if you can see, but this patio is not connected to any other patio. It's its own standalone patio, so this is the hangout patio. It has a gorgeous view in the distance. We like to sit here in the morning, sip on our tea, do some journaling. Ezra likes to tan out here. It's really chill.
All right, Ezra, you take over. Ezra, do the rest of the tour. Go, show us. You gotta explain. You gotta explain stuff.
I'm now entering the main area. We do have a little storage closet over here. Just has our Swiffer, you know, tools, that sort of thing. Nice to have a little bit of extra closet space aside from the one in the entryway. Here we have our gorgeous, very grand kitchen. This is by far the biggest kitchen that we've ever had in any condo, and we absolutely love it. The bar counter is super big, it is super wide, but it also has a lot of depth, so people who are sitting at the bar don't feel like they're getting splashed on by the sink water, which is great. Although the only bar patrons that we have are Conan and Nova. And, you know, I don't mind splashing them every once in a while. We have a full-size fridge over here. I think in Kelowna you don't have the same issue in Toronto where you have like miniature fridges. So that's great. And as you can see, there is so much storage space. You may notice that the sink here is covered, and that's because the cats love to go in the sink. So it just so happened we found this piece of marble here that was left as part of the sink. And we also have this extra piece of hardwood, so we just fully cover it pretty much at all times of the day to prevent them from getting their paws in there and then tracking that ickiness all over the apartment.
Nova still gets in there though.
They do.
Nova just lifts that up.
They've figured out ways around it. We even have a pantry here. First time pantry owners. I mean, we don't own it, but users. The pantry is a sacred space for the pets. Their snacks are in here, they know their snacks are in here, and every time this pantry door opens, they come running over. You just hear the nails on the floor, the little paws on the counter, they're running over. I basically wanted to have it so that when the pets are running over here and the door is open, it's okay. I don't need to be throwing them out of there because they're gonna get into stuff. The stuff that they wanna get at is higher up and it's a bit harder for them to reach. This side is a bit messier. Again, just some extra bulk item stuff, and then a lot of our camping gear is also stored here. So right in front of the kitchen, we have our main living area, which is wonderful. We love having this open space concept. I can be sitting on the couch and talking to Roman while he's in the kitchen. So we like that everything is very connected. If you saw our first tour, a lot of the furniture is the same. We really just moved everything that we already owned. So the couch and the media unit are from Cozy, and we have a couple rugs from Wayfair and a lovely 65-inch TV. Now here is where you see the main catification that we've done. And you can really see the evolution. This is the most recent installment that we've done. This is their wall jungle gym. They absolutely love it. It's a place where they can go really as high as they can in the condo, and they like to use it to escape Ezra when he's trying to chase them and wrestle up there. And then right next to that, we have the build that was just before that, which is their cat condo. We made this from all the leftover moving boxes when we moved into here, so very economical, and they do absolutely love this one as well. There's Nova sleeping in her bedroom. And it's a different vibe than the jungle gym because the jungle gym is outdoor and this is indoor. Beside that, we have a cat tree that honestly isn't as exciting when you look at the other two things, but it serves as like a transition for them to go out of the cat condo onto the tree and then like onto the floor, onto the dining table, wherever they're gonna go next. And then beside that, we have the very first installment that we did, which was these window shelves. And these are great because you can move them around. You can configure them in whatever way you want. So we did make this a little more difficult as Nova got older and bigger and could jump higher. And Conan can't actually reach this from the floor, but the smart little guy has figured out how to get on there by jumping from the dining table onto there, and then he's able to get up to there. And in the future, if we want to change it, if we want to make this vertical, we can do that as well. The dining chair is one of Conan's main sleeping spots. They're all pretty much in their main napping areas right now. Conan loves to be under the dining table on the chair. It's like a little cozy cave. Nova loves to be in her little suite there in her condo, and Ezra's usually sleeping on the couch. And in case you're wondering, no, our place never looks this clean. Never. Okay? If you have pets, you know it's impossible to keep it this clean.
I know this might look nice and clean, but when I open it, all the toys. All of them.
But we knew that we were going to have many guests, all of you, over today. So we did a lot of cleaning to make it look presentable. But we are real humans, and if you see any of our videos, you know it never looks this clean. And then in the corner here, we have our dining area. Again, all the same furniture from our last place, so it worked out really well because everything fit the space very seamlessly, and this is where we eat. And then the last room that we have over here is our main bedroom. The first thing I'll point out is this beautiful paneling on the wall that I did just this past weekend. How lovely is this? It just adds a nice texture and warmth. It's like art on the wall, and it just brings me so much joy. And if you're interested in knowing how to do it, I have a video for you that I'll link in the description. The nightstands I also redid. If you saw them in our old videos, they looked really ugly and unfinished and didn't match each other. It was a project gone wrong, so I decided to paint over them. These are IKEA Tarva nightstands, so they come unfinished, so you can do whatever you want to them. And even though this was not my initial choice of design, I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. So the bedroom is coming together. The bed frame is very old. It is like the first bed frame I got when I moved out. It's no longer my style. I feel like I need to say this. The bedroom is not in its finished state, but it's getting there. Most people sleep with their flat sheet under their duvet. We sleep with our flat sheet on top of our duvet because of all of our little grubby pets that sleep with us, that have put holes into our duvet and stains and everything like that. So we actually sleep with our flat sheet on top of the duvet, and it's fine. You can't tell. And then here we have our Jack and Jill washroom.
Jack and Jill. I've never
what it's called.
I've never even heard of that. I thought it was his and hers.
I don't know. It's Roman and Julia. Jack and Jill, whatever. A lot of firsts in this condo. First time we've ever had a dual sink situation, and it's great. Now I don't have Roman complaining that he's waiting for me to finish getting ready for bed, and that's why he's scrolling on his phone. And then rather than a bathtub, this comes with this very large standing shower. I could do a whole dance routine in here, and it's great. The shower head is a little high. I have to like tippy-toe to actually get it off. But other than that, no complaints. We love it. And then last here we have our second patio, 2 of 2. This is the patio that is connected to our neighbor beside us, and it also has the gas line. So this one has the barbecue. So this is where Roman grills all of our tasty dinners. It does also have a patio set that the landlords left for us. We just haven't set it up yet because it's not that warm yet, and things get very dusty very quickly on the patio. So we're waiting for the weather to get a bit warmer to bust that out. And then we might do a little bit of decorating on this patio and vibe it out in the summer as well. And then on the other side of the bedroom, we just have our closet. This actually used to be painted white, and when I did the molding on the wall, I painted it the same color as the wall, so it kind of blends in more. And there's a build inside of shelves and all that sort of stuff to keep our clothes nice and organized. And that's it. That is our condo here in Kelowna. We love it. It is the nicest condo we've been in so far, and it is definitely the most catified. And as you can see from the different options that I showed you, you don't have to start with something crazy like this wall jungle gym above me. You can just make, a simple structure from moving boxes, from leftover boxes, and they will absolutely love it. So there's a few different things that you can do. If you're interested in any of the products I've shown, there'll be links to them in the description, and that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some ideas for catifying your own house. And if you have any questions, leave them as a comment and we will do our best to answer them. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.